Hi there, I'm Roy. I am the owner of Menelik Lantern Company, and I am the creator of these cool little potions and products that you've purchased. I'm going to show them to you just for a minute, all right, so that you can kind of see. Now, if you're receiving it by mail, it will come like this. If this is something that was purchased in person, most likely I will have the top on it. Usually all my products are sealed. I seal them on purpose so that you can see that it has not been tampered with when it gets into your possession. And to me, it's also quality. Now, I really want to cover the use of the potions and creating the bridge and why I have instructions and why I'm even doing this. One of the reasons why I am creating this video is in order for you to get the best use out of the product. Um, there are certain terms that I may use that you may be unfamiliar with, like I will say on the inner. On the inner plane, I mean on the astral. That means when I went into meditation and when I created this, there was a link that was established. Now, what the instructions are doing is getting the client, the person who's on the other end of this, in order to use this for their life in any way that they choose. Um, it is creating a bridge. I created one part, you're creating another part, and now we're joining together. That's the reason why I want you to follow the instructions that were provided. I went all out of my way and I created these nice little damn business cards now. Put them to use, okay? They're here to help. And if you use them, you'll get the most out of the product. Now, if you're purchasing this is usually what I want people to buy first because it gives you a chance to experience all. This should last over a month. You only need one spray. This work is potent. Okay, this is a shortcut. This is getting you to the front of the line. So you only need one spray. If you need an extra oomph, that's what the prayer and the invocation is for. Your intention is the wick. This is the flame, and the invocation is the fuel to amplify it. All right. If you want to do a nuclear bomb, you'll say the invocation 7 times. If you just want to blow shit up, you'll say it 3 times. That's normal. If you just want to just light the wick and just let it just glow, then you're gonna say it once. Okay? Now, what situation creates that? Let's say you just had an argument with someone. That's pretty intense. Or you had a car accident. That's really intense too. Or someone's passed in your family. That's really intense too. Or any other tense experience that has created extreme anxiety or reactions in your system, okay? You want to read it 7 times, definitely. Let's say you just got off of work and it was just a long day. You want to read it 3 times. Let's say you just want to get an extra boost because you've already invoked it earlier today because you got 12 hours for one spray and you just need a little pick-me-up. You can just recite it once. Okay, so I hope that really gives a little more explanation. Now, the best way to use these products in the very beginning, once you use them, I highly suggest that you clean your palate. What I mean by clean your palate is you will use them all once, and what it will do, it will balance your system. And that's what I want it to do. The first one that you will use is purification by light, and I'll go into deeper detail about them afterwards. Then the second one you're going to want to use is the blue one, divine harmony. The third one, you want to use the green one, down to earth. And the last one, you're going to use the purple one, diamond coated. Now, each of them have their own purpose. Each of them have their own divine contact. And each of them will give you a different response. When I was making these, it was really cool. I was able to perceive the actual effect of what it was I was actually trying to create when I was cooking them. So it was amazing. So even when I was making the potion itself, the fluid that I broke down in the different ways, it was amazing. So pretty exciting, and I'm happy about the product. Now, Purified by Light, since I said that one first, Purified by Light is just a cleanser. Okay, I'm saying it's just, but it's like, it's the cleanser. You can spray this one time. This will cleanse, this will remove attachments, entities, cords, anything that has been clinging to you from now backwards, okay? Ascended Master Sananda is connected to this. When you do the ritualistic prayer, you will be connecting to him and invoking him to do the cleansing on your behalf. That is also how this works. Like I said, this is the flame and the invocation is the fuel. So the potency comes behind giving direction to Ascended Master Sananda to do the work that's required. Okay? Now, let me go to down to earth. I didn't do this one second, I did this one third, but down to earth. I really like this one because this one's like coffee. This one settles you back into the here and now. It settles your nervous system back into your body, okay? Our nervous system can be really chaotic, and what I mean by settling it back into your body, it allows the noise to not be as loud, but it also gives you space to adapt to what's going on in your environment, okay? This is really good also if you're unmotivated. So let's say you need to write a paper, you need to go for a walk, do something physical. I spray this on before I go to work in the morning, and it lands me back in my body, and then I'm geared in to ready to go to work. So this is a really good anchorer. This is also a good soother too, as I said before, with your nervous system. Let's say you're just trying to relax. This is a nice one to spray. Divine Harmony. I spray this one before bed. Now this is an emotional balancer. Dealing with grief, loss, argument, any kind of discomfort. And even if you just want to, even if you're just feeling just kind of like blah, Divine Harmony is a good one to kind of give you a good mix. What it does is that it works with your own emotional capacities in your environment, and it just gives more space in your energy field, that your emotions are kind of like, how can I put it into words? That your emotions are interacting with, and it sort of makes what you are experiencing emotionally more collaborative with what's actually happening, okay? This is also good for the mind. A lot of the reasons why we're in discomfort is because of our mind, okay? All the chatter up here. Like I said, I spray this one before bed in order to create relaxation in my mind, so I get peace of mind. This is also really good before like a meditation, a ritualistic practice, prayer, anything that you are focused on you with. If you want to settle in and read a book, Divine Harmony. If you want to settle in with the family and we'll just watch a movie with your lover, Divine Harmony. This will just get you in that space to be ready to receive something else, okay? And the last one, the aura sealant, the diamond coated. This hardens your aura. That's why I call it diamond coated. The most hardest material in the world that we know of, diamond. And so this actually crystallizes your auric field in order to protect it from invasive personalities and also some experiences, okay? Some experiences. But what this is going to do, this is going to give you more space between you and the person, you and the situation, you and the circumstance. But it also invokes the 16 elemental forces from within you. And this is how it creates and fills all the holes that have been made over time through how your emotional state is, through how your physical state is, through how your mental state is. Like all of those things culminate on if our aura is strong or weak. And if you're really dealing with a lot of heavy things and you're really tired and exhausted, your aura is going to be more susceptible to poking and prodding and attachments. So this will keep you from getting attachments. Anytime I leave the house, anytime you're around a concert, family, even if you're in your own house and you got kids, spray this shit, okay? Because Lord knows you love them, but you also need your space too, okay? Yeah, I think that's what I just want to say about this one. So, purification by light, I'll say it again, Divine Harmony, Down to Earth, and Diamond Coated. You will spray it in that order, and that will give you a base. After that, 12 hours is over, the next day, then you can spray them as you please. These are just my suggestions and how I would use them. And that's the reason why I'm filming this, because I will say the same thing over and over again to each person. I can be a parrot because consistency is key. And then you can be more creative with this. I also had someone who has recently used these and they used them and they said, well, my heart felt I wanted to spray it twice. If you are feeling you need more oomph, that is when you're going to recite the invocation more than once, okay? If you need some oomph, 3 is enough. But again, if you need a nuclear bomb, you want to do 7, okay? What this is going to do is invite the support that you need in order to become balanced and in harmony, whichever one that you're using, whichever one of the potions you're using, okay? And since this bottle is very small, I put it between my fingers and I spray it behind me, over my head, in my crown. Divine harmony, divine harmony, divine harmony, okay? If I was you, the client who's just now getting used to using it, I will grab my card and I will say, I, Menelik, with my divine will and knowing, invoke the Archangel Zaphiel, 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 to create harmony and emotional coherence within my body, nervous system, and 12 org layers. I request the removal of all density and grief hidden and known. I surrender my ego to my divine will and knowing. Balance me and heal what is needed at this time. So it is done. And if I need it 2 more times, then I will read it. Now, I'm glad I'm doing this video because I'm saying the names, okay? Kamael, Khamael. It's called Kamael. That's how you invoke him. Sananda, Sananda. Sandalphon, Sandalphon. Zafkiel. I know I said Zaphiel, but Zafkiel. Tzaphiel. That's how you say their names, okay? And you can be like Archangel T, Archangel S. Like if it's hard for you to enunciate and say it, especially if English is not your first language, just say Archangel Zaphiel. You, they know, they will respond because they are assigned to the potion, okay? So they will show up. This is not about perfection. This is just about utilization, okay? Not about perfection, but just utilization. Now, the last part before I end this. When you're doing the programming, you only got to do it in 7 direction 1 time in the very beginning. When you get your candle, your oil, any tool that I provide to you that you purchase that has been created by me, you will always do the 7 directions because that is the best way that I understand, and that's easiest for any person to be able to link something to them that they did not create themselves, okay? Now, you're going to do the invocation with your card, with the product in all 7 directions. North, east, south, west. Now we're back forward, up, down, center. That's how it works. That's all you need to do. And you're gonna say the invocation fully, all times, each direction, okay? Do it clockwise, please. Clockwise activates, counterclockwise removes, okay? So we're not removing, we're trying to bring into existence. So you're gonna just turn clockwise. I would prefer the north. You can get your phone and use the little compass to find out where the north is, but if you don't have that time and you're not interested, that's okay. Just whatever direction you start first, just go clockwise, okay? Up, down, center. All 7 directions. It creates a bubble. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, hit me up. My cell phone number is on the business card, and I am at Menelik Lantern Co. on Instagram and also Facebook too. Or you can message me on Etsy too, where I have the products for online purchase. Thank you so much for watching again. I'm Roy. Pleasure to connect with you, and I hope this video serves you, and I hope this instructional video is useful. Thank you.